Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Okay, so this is our last day that we're going to be talking about nonfiction in reading. Okay, but in writing with Miss Bavona, you're going to start writing your own nonfiction stories, your own nonfiction text. And I believe this week you're going to be writing about butterflies, which is perfect because you've been learning about butterflies. Some of you have caterpillars that are turning into butterflies in your classroom, and Miss Heller was talking about butterflies last week as well. So you are all set. All right, you know lots about butterflies, so go write a lot for Miss Bavona. Okay, so for our nonfiction last day, let's review. Remember, it's been a weekend, right? What makes it, what are the features of our nonfiction text? It must be true. Everything in there must be true. Okay, there's no made up stuff or make believe things in our nonfiction books. A lot of times there's real photographs, like someone took that picture. There's a table of contents. Now remember, not in every story, right? Not in every book for nonfiction, but it breaks down what's in the story. Glossary, huge list of words or a small list of words of maybe words you didn't know what they meant. Okay, they were in the book, they were in the text, and they were kind of big or they were hard to pronounce. And you're like, I've never heard of that before. Glossary explains it. Now, captions and labels. The book we're going to read today about weather doesn't really have captions, labels. That's okay. I'm going to have us make some captions for it too. Okay, we're going to make our own captions for it, true ones. Okay. Now, a heading we talked about last week. It's usually at the top of the page. It's usually in bigger words, and it's explaining what you're going to learn about on that page or in those pages until you see the next heading. And that index. Index, not in every nonfiction text. It's not always there. It's just a list, right, of words and where you can find them on what page. Okay, it's a little more specific. If you're only looking for like that word, right, about that thing, you can look at what pages, but that's usually for the bigger books. Okay, so let's learn about weather. Now, weather is amazing. There's so many different things that go on with weather. Okay, so here I circled, I'm kind of in the way. See in the orange here, what's that again? Do you remember? Yeah, the table of contents, right? So the contents kind of means like what's in the book. What are we gonna learn about? Okay, so we see all these headings. Yeah, that's what we're gonna learn about on that page. And these numbers here, they're going in order, but they skip some numbers, right? 4, 6, 8, 12. That's the page you can find it on. So there's nothing on page 5. That's not what it means. It means we're going to learn about look up at the sky on page 4 and 5. And then page 6, new heading, what is weather? Okay. So remember I said the heading is there, what you're going to learn about until you get to the next heading. Could be the next page, could be in a couple pages. All right, here's a heading right here. There it was, right? Remember? On page 4. So I kind of cut off the page 4 when I took the picture of the book, but it's there. So the heading, look up in the sky. There it is. Weather helps us know what to wear and do and grow. It brings rain, wind, and sun. Let's go outside for some fun. Oh, here's a new heading. What is weather? And I can tell it's the heading. It's at the top of the page. It's different from our normal text on the bottom here. It really sticks out to me. So what is weather? Peek out your window at the sky. Is it sunny or cloudy? Rainy or windy? You're checking the weather. Oh, I'm going to look outside right now. It's a little cloudy where I am right now. Weather is what it's like outside at one place at one time, but keep a lookout. Weather can change fast. And now remember, what the weather is at your house might be different for the weather at my house or Miss Summer's house or Miss Bavona's house or any other first grader house. It could be different. It depends where you live. Here's a new heading, the sun. The sun warms the land. It warms the air and water too. The sun's heat and light help things grow. Plants and animals need sunshine to live. We talked about that. Remember that sunflower, how to grow a sunflower? Those sunflowers needed lots of sun, which makes sense. Sun is in their name. Sunny days are fun. You can play outside. Will you go to the park or ride a bike? The sun can make the air outside hot. You can cool off with a swim. Have any of you been going to the park lately? Riding your bike, playing outside, roller skating, rollerblading, skateboarding, or just running around? Yeah, because it's getting warmer out. The sun has been out a few days. And look, let's see. So right here in the white, it says caption this. And I want us to think of our own caption. Now, what's going on here? We're just going to remember what a caption is? It's just explaining What's happening in the picture? Exactly, right? Don't tell me this girl is having pizza. She's not having pizza. That's not true. Don't tell me what your favorite color is here. No, 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 no. The caption is the sentence or the words that explain what's going on in the picture, a true statement. Okay. So what can we say? What's happening with this girl? What's she doing? Yeah, she's jumping into a pool, right? Let's see. Girl jumping in the pool on a sunny day. Yeah, it is sunny. You know how I know it's sunny? How do you think I know? You can't see the sun right now, right? But do you see that there's not really any clouds? It's blue skies. Yeah, if there's no clouds, that means the sun is out, okay? Unless it's nighttime. But there's no clouds. It's a sunny day, and I can almost see the sun kind of reflecting here on her, casting maybe a shadow. So, girl jumping in the pool on a sunny day is a true caption right there. Awesome. Clouds. I believe we talked and learned about clouds with Mrs. Heller. So white fluffy clouds are called cumulus clouds. There's all different types of clouds. Let's see. Tiny water droplets float in the air. They group together. They make clouds of all shapes and sizes. White fluffy clouds mean good weather. Nice. So white clouds, right? But when they turn gray, what do you think? Flat gray clouds bring rain. Now, not all the time. It does mean they're getting kind of full though. They might unleash the rain. But usually when you start to see gray clouds, you might see some rain or feel some rain soon. Some clouds are thin and wispy. They can look like curls of hair. These clouds float high in the sky. They're called cirrus clouds. Oh, here's a new heading. So we switched from clouds, right? What comes from clouds? What does come from clouds? Spaghetti and meatballs, like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? No, 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 no. That's a fake story. Do you know that story, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? It talks about weather. Fake story, right? But in real life, in our real world in nonfiction, what comes from clouds? Oh, hi there, little frog. Drip, drip, down come, oh, drip, drop, down comes the rain. Yeah, water droplets in clouds sometimes fall as rain. Rain falls in warm and cool weather. Rain helps plants and animals live. It fills rivers and ponds. Rain forms puddles on sidewalks. Splash. Oh, hey, remember when we learned about rainforest homes, right? Homes in the rainforest? Yeah, the rain is so good for all those plants and animals there, and it's warm there too. This tree frog, I know it's a tree frog because I've seen it before. This tree frog probably living in his rainforest home, right? And enjoying that rain. Doesn't look like he's like raised his hand. He's like, what's up? Love the rain. Okay, sorry. All right, brr, it's cold outside. Water droplets in clouds sometimes freeze. They can fall as hail or snow. And we know that. We got a lot of snow this winter, right? So if it's cold, right, that rain is turning into snow or ice, and that's coming from the clouds too. If it's hail, you'll see ice. If it's snow, you might get a flurry. Flurry. Wonder what flurries is. Often a lot of snow means a snow day. So flurries means it's almost like, do you know, ever see like a rain shower or rain, it's just sprinkling rain. It's just like drizzling rain. Flurries are kind of the drizzling version of snow where it's just a little bit of snow coming down. Not enough to get off school, not really enough to stick on the ground, but it still looks kind of pretty. So it's just flurrying, okay? Oh, new heading. Lightning and thunder. Um, is anyone a little afraid of some thunder? Yeah, when I was little, those big loud noises and those bright lights sometimes scared me. But then I realized it's just weather. It's really fascinating weather. It's like weather's having a party and they're getting too loud. Okay, so lightning is a super hot stream of electricity. It lights up the sky. Flash! It zips from the cloud toward the ground. After lightning comes a boom. That sound is thunder. So when you hear the boom, right, do you picture like a thunderstorm right now? Lightning doesn't make sound, okay? It's the thunder that makes the sound, all right? The lightning is that where it brights up really the sky. Usually it will lightning, and then if the storm's right over you, it'll thunder right away after that. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. What's this heading here? Rainbows. Rainbows are part of weather. Have you ever seen a rainbow after a storm? Rainbows are made from sunlight and water droplets. I think I saw a rainbow last week. Yeah, it was raining at practice, and then all of a sudden the rain was kind of moving out, but the clouds moved away, so the sun started shining right on those rain droplets and performed a rainbow. Rainbows paint bright stripes of color in the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Which color do you like best? I love them all when they all look so beautiful together. Okay, 6 ways weather is wild. So weather can get extreme sometimes. Sometimes water flows where it is usually dry. This is called a flood. I don't know if you've ever been down the shore or maybe where you live right now, it ever rains so much that the puddles kind of starts flooding around you. That means it's a lot of water and you can like walk in water. Sometimes you might have to move your cars from it. Yeah, that's a flood. Number 2 here, it says, this is kind of captions with this picture, right? Hail is ice that rains from the sky. It can be small or it can be bigger than baseballs. Okay. Number 3. Now, this is a picture of hurricane brings heavy rains and strong winds. Usually that's by the shore during like hurricane season. We don't really feel the hurricanes. We can feel the hurricanes. We can have like bad storms up here, but usually down by the coast or even more south, they'll feel the hurricanes more. Oh, number 4. Do you know what that is? Yeah, in the caption here, it says very strong winds sometimes twist. They form a tornado. Now, tornadoes are very rare around us. Do you know what rare means? Usually never happens. It's really, really rare. I don't think I've ever really seen one. Usually down south or in different parts of the United States or parts of the world, they have tornadoes a lot more than us. But us, we don't really see them. We'll have some storms, and you've been through some strong storms before, but not so much tornadoes. You don't have to worry about those. Now, 5, it's hard to see in a blizzard. Do you know what a blizzard means? I'm trying to think, did we have one this year? I don't know if they called it a blizzard. Blizzard would be a heavy snowstorm with wind, like so much snow and winds, like you are really not going to school. You're staying inside. It's not really safe because there's so much snow, but once the wind dies down and the snow stops, it's really fun to get out there. But I feel like I've only survived a few blizzards in there, but blizzard is like a big snowstorm. And number 6, do you see what that is? We need the caption here to explain it because if you just look at it, you don't know what's going on there. Sometimes it doesn't rain for a long time. This is called a drought. Now, again, this doesn't really happen around us, but some parts of the world, they go through droughts where it really doesn't rain a lot or it's not really that cool enough to get snow, but it doesn't really rain a lot. Sometimes that hurts the plants and animals and the ground there because it's too dry. Everywhere we needs rain. Now, too much rain isn't good either, but you need rain, especially our plants out there. Okay. Oh, we got another caption here. I'm gonna need your help to caption this, okay? Remember, we're doing captions. This is nonfiction, right? We're not making up a story here. We're just gonna say what has actually happened in that picture. So here's a new heading, wind. We learned this with Miss Heller too. Wind is moving air. A light wind is called a breeze. A strong wind is called a gale. So caption this. What are they doing in here? Am I in the way here? Can you see? What are they doing here with this wind? Yeah, they're flying a kite, right? Kids flying a kite, as simple as that. If someone just needed more explanation for the picture, there we go. We did it. Caption this, kids flying a kite. Nice. Not a made up story, right? Nonfiction here. Wind has energy. It pushes clouds and rain across the sky. Wind can make kites dance. That sounds fiction, like fake, right? But when they mean dance, it means kind of move, okay? Dancing is moving, right? So it means the kite is moving, okay, with the wind. Weather and me. Oh, that's the heading. Weather helps you plan your day. Should you wear sunglasses or rain boots? Will you swim or throw snowballs? Wherever you go, the weather is always with you. So believe it or not, a lot of times, maybe your parents do this, maybe you do it too. They check the weather maybe before you go to school to say, you need a jacket today, or you don't really actually need a jacket today, or you need double jackets, gloves, hats, good, or maybe you need an umbrella and rain boots. You prepare for the weather as best you can. Weather can change, right? Can totally change, but it's good to prepare and have an idea with it. Okay. Oh, here they are. If we had to caption this, what are they doing on the top picture? Looks like 2 girls, maybe floating in the bay or the ocean or a lake or a river. Yeah. And what are they doing here? Maybe 2 kids having a snowball fight. Yeah, they built a snowman in the snow there. So weather is amazing. All right, that's our nonfiction. Okay. Now you've been learning about it with me, and you've always been doing nonfiction with Mrs. Heller, which is great. So you've always had nonfiction. You just maybe didn't realize that's what it was called. Now you're doing it in writing, or maybe you already did it in writing, and now you're listening to me and you're like, Miss Knowles, I already did that. Awesome. Okay. So make me proud, make Miss Pavona proud. When you're writing this week, all nonfiction, I know you can do it. Okay. All right. Have a great day. And tomorrow we're going to infer. If you don't know what that means, I'll let you know.